I want to warn you to be careful of these times. The times when you are not praying, you are not prayerful. But in that season or in that time when you are not prayerful, it feels like your life is flowing so smooth. It feels like, oh, life is good. It feels like you're in control of everything. It feels like you are living like in your best days. I want you to be very careful if you sense like, if you feel like life is so good, while least you are not engaged in prayer. What happens is the devil loves it when you sleep on your prayer life. So when you sleep on your prayer life, what he does is he'll be plundering your field. He'll be seriously plundering your field, while least he tiptoes around you so that he doesn't wake you up. So when you feel like everything is well, sometimes the devil be tiptoeing around you so that he doesn't want to wake you up. He doesn't want to to scare you, and you wake up and you start to pray. So he will just like encourage you to sleep. He'll be tiptoeing around you, while he's plundering your field. So I just want to encourage you, child of God, that in times when you feel like you don't want to pray, especially when everything is going well in your life and you feel like you are so lazy to pray, you are so powerless to pray, that is a signal that you are supposed to pray. That means that the devil is up to something. The devil is up to mischief. So when you feel like you don't feel like praying, do the opposite. You engage in prayer. Actually get into a fast. Actually pray even more. Actually intensify your prayer life. So you'll notice that many times when maybe you've been sleeping in prayer, the moment you wake up and you begin to engage God in prayer, you begin to pray, you'll be shocked that all of a sudden you start having nightmares, you start having night attacks, you start having, we call it in our language, in Ndebele, we call it ibandezela. It's I think in English it's called sleep paralysis, something like that. You start like having like so much attacks. Those attacks have been there, like, but the devil is tiptoeing around you so that he doesn't wake you up. He doesn't wake you up. So I just want to tell you that do not be deceived. The Bible says that men ought to pray and not faint. Be suspicious when you feel like not praying. The devil will be up to havoc. The devil will be cooking storms for you. So in season and out of season, engage in prayer. If you feel it or you don't feel it, engage in prayer. Intensify your prayer life. If you feel like not praying, actually do the opposite. If you feel like just sleeping in prayer, do the opposite. Wake up and engage God in prayer. So what happens is, as you wake up, you might start like having like those attacks. When those attacks come, do not give up. Pray. The things of the Spirit are the things of resistance. Resist and keep on, stand on your position. Continue lifting up your hands in prayer. Continue standing in prayer. It is after you have resisted that those attacks will lift. Those attacks will lift. Sometimes they don't lift in 1 day or 2 days. They might take you even a week or maybe more than a week. But even if they're still coming, intensify. Intensify your prayer life. Intensify. Pray. Pray and pray and pray. Pray and pray and pray. I just thought to encourage you. And if you're sleeping in prayer, my dear, nothing is well. If right now you are sleeping in prayer, nothing is well. The devil is just tiptoeing around you. Wake up and pray. God bless you. I love you so much. You are so precious in the sight of Jesus Christ.